Whew, that's about it.
Finally. So where are they going with the self-launching?
Where?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of places. Norfolk.
They must be able to go to like Scotland if they wanted to, no?
Yeah, this guy on the left here in the red jacket,
Yeah.
he did do Jedburgh out and return, which is Scotland.
Wow.
About 870 kilometres out and return or something.
Nice. Crazy wingspan.
Yeah, 28 metres. So do you remember any of the pre-flight checks? Or should we go over them at lunchtime? The tug engine's running, so I'll go through them quickly now.
Okay.
Cool. Free trolls, ballast. Good. Straps tight and secure.
Yeah.
Instruments checked. Flaps we don't have. Trim is set. Canopy closed and locked.
Lock, close and lock.
Air brakes open, off, closed and locked.
Open?
Yep.
Hello?
Charlie Alpha, if there's a gap, I'd quite like to go up high again.
Roger. Charlie Alpha, take up flight. Charlie Alpha.
Have you got a name for this, John?
Affirmative.
Cool. Rock and roll. So I have control for the time being.
Yeah.
Charlie Alpha, all out, all out.
goes wrong, I'll just pull off. A huge gap. Do I ask?
mountains.
I'm going to release now.
Right, or just down to the left on the edge of the 4,000.
Okay, I'll probably stick around this gap. And thanks. What fun we have, eh? Right then, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You have control.
Thank you.
So, can you see where the tug is going?
Yeah.
Let's follow him in that sort of direction. But we'll stick at the normal sort of gliding speed, 45 knots or so. Right stick, right rudder. Left stick, left rudder. We can just slow down a little bit to 45.
Right 6, where are you? Just basically the left side, ready to take off with you, thermal cable behind. All clear from behind, Mike 6. Thank you, forward. Southwest 613 will follow you. Please take off first. Okay.
So at the moment, I appreciate there's not an awful lot of horizon to help you.
Yeah.
But when we get below the clouds, it'll be alright. let's turn to the right. That's good. Okay, so straighten up there. Wings level, sorry. That's good. Now we'll go around to the left. Put your feet in the middle. That's it. Wings level there. And we'll stick and rudder together.
Amazing view.
Not too bad, is it? What I'm trying to do is keep in the vicinity of somewhere where I can see the ground.
Yeah.
And that's Wing just down underneath the Satnam village, just to prove that I know where I am. Okay, let's go around to the right a little bit through 90 degrees or so. Okay, wings level up. Not often we get to do this.
Really?
Yeah.
What, soar between the clouds, you mean?
Yeah. Generally, it's not something we do very often, and it's not something that many people are that comfortable with. Because obviously you have to be dead sure of where you are and know which direction you need to go to get home.
Ah. Why not use like a GPS or something?
I think it's just the expense in the club training fleet. I think there's GPSs are probably £400 or £500 for a half reasonable one.
Yeah, but you can use iPhone.
You can, I suppose, if you get signal.
You don't need cell tower signal. I tracked yesterday one of our flights.
Oh, really?
All the way, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was using an app that I use when I go running.
Yeah.
And perfectly
Did it up your average speed?
everything, yeah, height, altitude, everything.
Alright. So let's turn to the right. Head back the other direction and see what we can see behind us. So remember to put your feet in the middle for the turn. That's it. Okay, wings level up. Good. And where are we going to go? Round to the left a little bit. That's fine, wings level there. Wings level about there. There is a little gap, there's some gaps in the cloud, so we can scooch our way through. Now then, which gap do I think looks better, left or right? Let's go for the left-hand gap there.
Over
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
You want me to dive down and go underneath?
Not dive down, but we'll head in that direction.
Oh.
Okay, that'll do about there. And then if I need you to increase the speed, I'll just tell you to increase the speed. You should be okay. Remember to keep those feet in the middle when we're flying in a straight line.
Yeah.
So that's the... Okay. And round to the right a little. That's good, wings level there.
Charlie Alpha 13, what's your position? On the ground near the launch point.
Okay, I have control for a sec, and just as we're about to go into the cloud, I better just sneak us through the cloud. Probably ought not to lose visual reference, really.
cool.
So the question is, do we descend under the cloud in this gap, or do we think there's going to be some more gaps?
I'll go for some more gaps, to be honest. There's another glider, the self-launching one.
Okay, you have control then, Arthur?
Thank you.
And we'll head to that little gap off to the left. Yeah. I don't want to throw away our height by diving out underneath it, really.
Yeah.
Okay, wings level about there. I've lost sight of where they went.
Over there, they're about 3 o'clock.
Are they in the cloud?
Underneath.
13 kj. Oh, they're miles away. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do. Actually, let's keep going this way.
Charlie Alpha, Control Radio, take up flag. I don't have any pilot details. Pilot in ETT is Wilkins. Wilkins in EP data.
Wings level. So, bit of a drift towards the cloud. We'll go around to the right. Good. We've got a clear sky now, pretty much.
Yeah.
Any idea where the airfield is?
I'd say about 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Around there.
Very good.
Yeah, I can see it now.
All out.
Very good.
I know the terrain now.
Yeah?
There's the solar panels, I saw the windmill.
Well, it's good that you've picked it up that quickly. Usually takes people a bit longer to get that, to find, to get their bearings.
That's all my mind is occupied all day and night right now, to be honest.
They're flying in your sleep.
I was probably, yeah.
So let's turn to the right and fly towards the airfield, and that's like our most sensible option. About there will do. And we will head that way. And when we've dropped down a bit more, we'll see if we can find some lift to stay up. Ooh. That was cool being above the clouds though.
Oh, amazing, yeah. This is going to be my best footage so far.
13, thank you, 130.1.
That looks mean, dark cloud right ahead of us.
Say again?
Looks very mean.
Very mean.
Yeah, dark.
Dark is good in some ways actually. That should be giving us lift. Actually, in terms of sharing a bit of experience with you, you see the bottom of the cloud, there are little bits that are hanging down from the bottom of that dark looking cloud. They're the bits that generally will have the good lift. So I'm not really ever sure why necessarily, but generally where it hangs down a bit is where it's the best lift. So looking at that, I'd probably say where we're heading is not too bad, or slightly right, but stick with where we're going for the moment. So hopefully somewhere under here it'll be going up. Come around to the right a little. Okay, wings level, that's good. Funny, it was surprisingly warm when we were up in the sunshine.
Yeah.
As soon as we're below the cloud, it's cold. Keep the wings level, don't allow the glider to turn.
Yeah, we have a bit of lift here.
Yep, it'll get stronger in a second as well, probably. With any luck. He says.
ATJ, Charlie Alpha.
Pass the message.
Are you below cloud now, Ryan?
AFIRM 1,800 feet above the airfield.
Roger.
Let's go around to the right. That didn't really work as well as I was expecting it to. So we'll stay on this sort of side. Wings level it. It's good. And we'll sort of go this way and see if it's doing anything in this direction. Okay, something. Try turning left there. Remember to look before you turn. So not too steep to begin with, that's fine. And remember, everything in the middle and the glider will remain in this turn until you turn it to wings level. So, having a look at the instrument above your right knee, it was going up, it's sort of zero at the moment. So we're okay, keep turning for a moment.
Radio pilot in SYS is Dyer, D-Y-E-R.
Oh.
It's not overly strong, but it's not too bad. It'll keep us airborne for the time being. We are climbing, I suppose. Keep the glider turning. Remember to keep your feet in the middle when we're in the turn. Ideally you want that little red string to be straight down in front of you like it is.